Hi, my name's Austin Banks. I've been trading binary options probably between 6 to 9 months, and I would always have, probably a lot more down days than up days. I would be profitable sometimes, but not nearly as consistent as I've been. I would occasionally, like take $50 to 400 and then blow that entire 400. And I haven't once yet blown an entire account here, and I will never blow another account. Like I have the statistics to prove that I have a super high win rate now, and almost every day is profitable. Actually, I saw you guys on YouTube. I saw David on YouTube. I was tired of seeing people that were offshore where these brokers are located. And I was like, you know what, like some might be sketchy. Is pocket options for real? Is Quotex for real? And then I saw a normal looking guy just talking about him making however much money and then him actually showing his trades and talking about a strategy. I tried a lot of different strategies, and I had one that was like decent, but not to the point where you can statistically prove like, hey, this is how much you win, and be able to see what your risk management is going to be, and then like to see what your profit or your loss would be before you cut it. No one really teaches that. Everyone just kind of like said, I made $10,000 in 5 minutes on YouTube, and I was like, is this person for real? Like this doesn't seem for real. But yeah, I just saw David on YouTube, and he seemed like a really genuine guy. So then I was like kind of interested, and I was like, I've made money before, I've lost money before. I was like, let's see like if I can actually make something out of it. My trading now is very, 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 very profitable. I mean, anywhere from, so depending upon your account size, anywhere from on the very high end, 20%. I would say most conservative, anywhere between 5 to 10%. However, the last 3 weeks, I've averaged just under 10%, about 9.7% per day, with a couple down days, but days that were well above 10%, which averaged that 9.7. So depending upon your account size, that's however much money to you. I mean, definitely it's a whole nother strategy. No one else teaches the strategy that, we teach here. And then the indicators, having the indicator, something on the screen to trade off of really helps. And then number one, sticking to risk management. Like that is what saved my account, because that's what ended up blowing multiple of my accounts. So having a risk management in place where if I'm down, say, 5, 10%, whatever that amount is that I'm comfortable with, I call it. I don't keep trading because, if the market's not going my way, the chances of it, all of a sudden turning my way, probably are slim. So learning that the market really does change. When I first started trading, I was like, oh, the market doesn't change. It's just a bunch of traders complaining about the market changing. Like it doesn't really change. And then sitting in there in the trading room and just watching the market literally change, going from, one thing to another in like a matter of minutes. And then you're like, okay, like something's different here. And then just being able to notice that and then adjust my trading to that. When there's like a good day, just take full advantage of it. And then when there's a day when the market's, a little bit slower or whatever, you just manage your risk and you can still come out with a profit. I was able to do so many days. I know some people, weren't able to manage their risk. And I think that's really what makes or breaks a trader. It's a great environment, I would say, overall. Two genuine dudes, both Jason and David, absolute legends. I mean, great guys overall. It's one thing to be, which I've done in a Telegram group, and then try and catch a trade and you're way too slow. But it's another to see things live. And, say you get in where they get in, most likely you're going to win. And say you lose somehow, having them know that you're down whatever 1% or whatever it might be, and having them know that so they can kind of look out for you and know, okay, like, Austin needs a trade so he can get back into profit. Where can we help him out? Once you learn the strategy, being able to both see it on your screen and then see it on your trading platform, lining it up. Jason or David calls out the trade. You're able to line it up, be like, okay, yeah, that's a good trade. I'm now comfortable taking that trade, being able to see a trade coming up. And then as you're thinking that trade's coming up, they call it out, just reassuring yourself that that is a good trade. And then having all the confidence to try and, place that trade where you want to place it. Maybe you are down a day or you're down 2 days, but in the long run, you're going to be profitable. So no need to chuck all of your money, just stick to the plan. And then in the end game, you're going to be profitable. Everyone should join. That's what I think. I mean, at least if you're in any sort of binary options trading,